at 9, former President Donald Trump will soon be back on Facebook and Instagram. The parent company Meta says it will reinstate the accounts more than 2 years after the suspension.
As WGN Shannon Halligan is here in the newsroom to explain that decision, comes with criticism, Shannon.
Yeah, Facebook issued a 2-year ban on the former president's account. Now, more than 2 years later, the social media company plans to reinstate Mr. Trump's account just as he ramps up another run for the White House. It's been more than 2 years since former President Donald Trump was suspended from Facebook. Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, blocked Trump in the wake of the January 6th insurrection. Now the company plans to reinstate the former president. In a statement posted online, Meta's vice president of global affairs said the public should be able to hear what their politicians are saying, the good, the bad, and the ugly, so that they can make informed choices at the ballot box. But that does not mean there are no limits to what people can say on our platform. When there is a clear risk of real-world harm, a deliberately high bar for Meta to intervene in public discourse, we act. Civil rights groups and others were quick to denounce the move to reinstate the former president. Still, representatives for the social media giant said they don't want to get in the way of open public and democratic debate, especially when it comes to elections. WGN political analyst Paul Lisnick said that's a difficult line to toe.
On some level, they're trying to monitor the content of what's there. Again, when you're talking about something as public as a presidential election and a presidential candidate, that's a really hard thing to watch, and it's going to be interesting to see how the Mark Zuckerberg family monitors this going forward without angering somebody.
If Trump returns to Facebook, it will also allow him to resume direct fundraising through the site at a very crucial time. Trump's campaign spent millions of dollars on Facebook ads in 2016 and 2020. During the suspension, Trump's supporters were able to raise money for him, but couldn't run ads directly from him or in his voice.
He uses Facebook as a really critical means of raising money. Now, there is a super PAC raising money on his behalf, aside from all of this, but this means that Donald Trump going back on Facebook will be an important and very successful, I suspect, way of him to raise money for his next campaign.
Elon Musk recently reinstated the former president on Twitter. However, he has not tweeted yet. Meta plans to end its suspension sometime in the coming weeks. Live in the newsroom, Shannon Halligan, WGN News.
Thank you, Shannon.